Hello Capricorns and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot reading for June 24th through the 30th of 2019. Alrighty guys, before I get into it, I just want to say thank you so much for all of your support. And if you haven't, remember to like, share, and subscribe. I am doing a free half-hour reading giveaway contest until June 30th, so this is the last week to enter. All you have to do is be subscribed to the channel and share a video, share the channel on social media, and then email me, okay? And after you email me, you'll be entered into the contest to win a free 30-minute reading, okay? So, again, that's until June 30th, and if you want to stick around to the end, I'm going to be giving out the 20% off discount for any merch that you guys get through my Teespring, because I just put out my designs on Teespring. I'm working on the rest of the zodiac signs. We're going to get to it, but I'm a perfectionist, so we'll get there. Okay, but your sign is one of the ones that's up for Teespring merch, so definitely check that out, Capricorns. And I'll give you the discount code at the end. So, Capricorns, this week we're going to be using the Cat Tarot in honor of Robbie. Unfortunately, we had to put him down this week, and it's been very tough, so that's why the weeklies have been coming out a little bit more staggered. I'm just trying not to push myself too much each day because it is a tough loss for me, but we're decided to use the Cat Tarot in honor of him. So let's check out what's coming in this week or what might be happening this week for you guys. What Spirit has to say for my Capricorn. And as you guys know, this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You know, it cannot and will not resonate with every single one of you, and that's okay. I'm going to get some water here. And let's get right into this, okay? Alright, so Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, June 24th through the 30th. What are your messages? Page of Wands. Feels to me you guys are looking to start something new. You have maybe some new interests you want to start getting more research or more developed in here. Something new and exciting, possibly a new offer. And the Page of Wands shows up, so let's see. Too many cards here. Let's see. I just want one. Just want one for Capricorns. Your cards are not flying out the way I thought they would. Okay, there we go. Queen of Swords. Could be dealing with an air sign, possibly a Libra or a Gemini this week, maybe an Aquarius. Queen of Wands, two queens here. The Moon. Okay, so this is kind of about getting on top of things here. Getting on top of either a new venture, on top of a new interest here, maybe a new skill that you're trying to learn, or even, again, like I was saying in the beginning, it could be an offer. It just feels like something new here, something new that interests you, that you're trying to start up, that you're getting into. There could be some anxiety and fear about it, a desire for... I love the Moon in this card, actually. I mean, in this deck, I've actually never seen this. Let's just take a second to look at that. It's the cat with the dogs, and there's a little crab in the middle. Like, what's he doing there in this backyard? But again, there is this Piscean nature to the Moon of underneath all this, you know, very upfront, you know, these are all court cards here. Very upfront, very decisive, you know, things are happening, people are involved, you know, I'm taking my power back here, I'm going to try to, you know, be Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands energy, where I'm making important decisions, I'm being kind of a leader, but I also, you know, trust in my own leadership, I trust in my, you know, I have confidence in myself, really, is what this is about. But the Moon is there, kind of throwing a bit more of a confusing energy into the mix here. Because whenever you see the Moon, there is, you know, especially, it's almost like that feeling of nighttime, you know, when things kind of come to the surface, things you weren't thinking about all day, fears, anxieties, or even just, you know, you see what you really want. You know what your desires are. You know, you understand what's going on here, your wishes, all of that, but it might be hard to translate that into the upper realms, into reality here. Okay? There is fear over what might get in our way in getting to this point. We're trying to, you know, prove that we have this energy this week, it feels like, for some of you. Let me get a couple clarifiers. But there is just this wonderful step up in the fear, in the face of fear of, you know, who is going to take me down here. We need to cultivate some resilience and not be so afraid of, you know, maybe we think like she's looking at these two dogs here, or this cat's looking at these two dogs, you know. We can't be afraid of the barking dogs. We can't be afraid of what people have to say, of who might get in our way. We have to just keep on, you know, being a Queen of Swords, being a Queen of Wands. Don't let the flies get to you. Clarify. Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands in the center of their reading here. The center of Capricorn's week. Three of Swords, yeah. Wow, okay, so this has a lot to do with, I think, fears about work, fears about stability, income, or again, I think a lot of it, you know, it's not even so much, you know, we know what we were able to create and do, but we're not so sure we're going to be the best at it. You know, what if there's somebody else that's better than me? What if, you know, I don't make it and it's a Three of Swords situation? For me, in the face, you know, with this at the center of your energy this week, the Three of Swords, and it is a cute card, but there is pain there. There is difficulty when you see the Three of Swords. There's been some type of heartbreak that would bring these feelings up again. So maybe as we're offered this new, you know, opportunity, this new job, this new, it just feels like you have to make a decision this week whether you're going to step up or, you know, stay where you are. And a lot of you really want to step up, but there is this internal part of you that says, I don't know if it's going to work out. I don't know if we can do this. Do you really think we can do this? Because I'm not sure. And it feels more of an internal struggle. I would say, you know, maybe reach out to a fire sign or somebody that can kind of put you on the right track there to make you feel a little bit better about yourself, more confident. But it just feels that, again, if you're having emotional pain coming up about this, maybe because you got rejected from a job or something happened in the past year, it's time to deal with this, to, you know, combat this with, combat this with rationality and optimism, okay? And pushing forward, you know, making some, you know, real solid goals, real solid, you know, I can do this by this point, or I can have this done by this point, I can get better at this if I do this. It's making those solid, you know, next steps, you know, making that list that says, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and having that, you know, your list of, you know, what you need to do next, what you need to get done, everything in a realistic set of goals here. And that's really how we can combat this moon energy, combat this Three of Swords energy. Yeah, by the end of the week, the moon is still there, but the Knight of Pentacles says that you are moving forward. There is confidence, there is faith that, you know, whoever you're working with might, you know, be able to help you out here. Or again, there is this push to really just have confidence and believe that you guys can do this, because you have what it takes physically and in the workplace here, you know, in your mentality, in your strength. You can do this. So don't let the fears, don't let naysayers, don't let people that want to say this, want to say that, or, you know, looking online at other people and saying, oh, well, they have this all figured out, I'll never get to this level. If you continue to do that, you're never going to get there. You have to start believing in yourself and stop caring about so much about what other people are doing and how they're doing it. That makes any sense. We have a lot of retrogrades going on right now. I didn't even mention that. And I think we're going to talk a lot more about the astrology in July, because it's big astrology. We got 2 huge eclipses. So I'll be getting to the monthlies this week. But let's get into your love reading. But yeah, we have like, oh my god, it's like Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune, and Pluto all retrograde. We have Mercury retrograde coming up. It's not even that far away. So we're going to have a lot of planets in retrograde. And I think it's really bringing out a lot. We're going to talk about that in July, because you know what? This is a weekly. This is small fish compared to what that's going to be. All right, so let's see. Love and romance energy for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But, you know, Pluto is retrograde in your sign specifically, bringing up a lot of negative Capricornian tendencies for a lot of us, and especially you guys. It's all about really how you guys are appearing to others, and releasing those negative, obsessive, I like to say obsessive Capricornian traits, where, you know, we're sticking in energies and mind sets and ways of doing, ways of being that are just not helping us in the long run, that kind of just end up dragging us down to a negative mentality about ourselves. So again, this is all about that Pluto retrograding in your sign. Is really about, it's really hitting you in the first house. So, first house of self. Love and romance energy this week. Knight of Swords reversed. Okay. This is the Aquarian Tarot, by the way. Ace of Wands or Ace of Rods there. I like that it's a flower because we just went into Cancer season. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, it's midsummer. Yeah. I don't know why. I feel like going outside, if you're in a relationship, or even if you're not, getting outside is going to do you a world of good in terms of healing your heart, healing your confidence, your passion, your ability to communicate. Eight of Cups. Yeah, there's a deep sense of moving forward here. We're no longer willing to stick at this Eight of Cups situation. Whether that be a relationship, whether that even just be if we're single and we're just been in this belief that we're never going to find somebody, you know, we're just always going to have bad luck. It's moving on from that mentality, moving on from that situation, moving on from being dissatisfied and realizing, you know, if we just sit at the Eight of Cups, nothing's going to change. But if we start heading out and moving towards, you know, a place of healing, a place of seeking out what we really want, who really makes us feel passionate, that's going to bring in love. Knight of Swords reversed. Clarify Knight of Swords reversed. Ace of Rods. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. We've been halting on moving because we've been too busy. You know, moving forward in terms of relationship situations, or if we've had issues, even if we're in a relationship communicating, it seems to me like it has a lot to do with not having enough time. When the Two of Pentacles, I always feel like there's a sense of juggling, especially in this deck. There's a sense of infinitely juggling situations. Death reversed at the center of your reading. We needed to end a certain... Again, remember, this has a lot... That Pluto retrograding in your sign, I feel like that's why I didn't bring up any of those things for the other signs, really. But for you guys, it does feel like it's coming out here. And especially, you know, again, this is all about your identity. Pluto retrograding in your sign. Who are you? How do we appear to others? What do we need to stop being? You know, how do we need to stop being? What tendencies, bad traits do we need to cut out that really don't bring us happiness and a sense of camaraderie in our relationships here? Two of Pentacles reverse says you guys are releasing... It feels to me negative ways about relationships, and also how maybe we felt wrong in the past. So for me, it's also a story about forgiveness here. If we've had trouble forgiving somebody, whether we're in a relationship with them, whether this come out as a friendship or whatever it might come out as, there needs to be a sense of forgiveness here. I don't know why, I just feel like some of you guys need to forgive to move forward. We need to heal from a past heartbreaking situation and stop trying to hold on to that, stop trying to juggle that back into our life here. Because every time we do that, it's bringing us pain, and it's showing us, you know, we should have ended this a long time ago and started moving forward. The Ace of Rods doesn't care about the past. It doesn't hold on to that past energy. It moves forward in a totally new direction with new energy, new upbeat, positive, grown energy. You know, I mean, this is the Ace of Rods. There's a huge flower at the end there. There's a place, you know, you can push forward into an area where you can really bloom in love, but you have to be willing to sacrifice one of these pentacles. And you know who or what it is you've been holding on to, whether it's a situation from the past, a relationship, even, you know, feelings of rejection from one person in particular, or, you know, how something played out. It's time to stop, you know, letting that, it feels like, again, cycle back into your head whenever you're just, like, sitting around, whenever, you know, you're looking for a reason of, you know, why love can't come to you, why can't this happen, why can't we push forward. It always comes back. It feels like whoever this person or situation is, and it's time to let it go. For the better, for your own health, for your own well-being. You need to realize that if you continue to sit at this, in this energy, it's not going to do you any good. So let go any relationships, people, friendships that have ended in the past, things that never panned out, and that you're wondering, is it ever going to happen again? I would say no, let it go. Time to move forward. Why are you waiting around for something or somebody that didn't give you the satisfaction in the first place? Like, is it to prove, you know, that they were wrong, that they hurt you? It's like you guys have been trying to prove something, and you're realizing this week there's nothing to prove in this situation. There's nothing left to prove here, so you might as well start packing up your bags here and moving on, moving forward, letting go of old situations, letting go of old hurts, old betrayals, areas where, you know, this person wronged me, they did this, and it's their fault. Stop trying to even figure it out. Stop thinking about it. It's over. Okay? Intense message there. Let me get my, oops, they're way over here. My Romance Angel Oracle cards as well. That's my Stacey DeMarco cards. Let's get a Romance Angel Oracle for the week here. The Doreen Virtue deck for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. June 24th through 30th of 2019. Oh my, this card this week. What the hell is going on with the soulmate energy this week? Yes, this is your soulmate. Some of you guys are stepping into a soulmate relationship, and maybe that's why, or, you know, you're meeting somebody new this week. Some of you, and I just feel like you're being asked to release the past here, release an ex, release a past situation, because you are coming into a better relationship. Yeah, the honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Some of you guys are really enjoying this. You know, you need to be open to this. Open your heart and mind to this wonderful soulmate, you know, energy, or this beautiful, blissful, loving energy. Honeymoon also signifies, you know, if you're not in a relationship, going out, enjoying yourself with friends, you know, just getting out and really being present and in the moment of love and affection and togetherness, whatever that may mean for you. Whether that be a honeymoon type of relationship, going on a vacation with your loved one, or, you know, being on an actual honeymoon. This is also could indicate, you know, that we're going to a honeymoon period of a relationship. But we have to be open to this, okay? And so it's time to, again, let yourself heal. Allow your heart to open and fully embrace this new person. And to do that, we must forgive and fully let go of the past here this week, okay? Whew. Beautiful. Let's get a Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle. Love these cards so much. All right. Message from our higher selves from Spirit for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We get the Witch at the top of that, popping right out. So the Earthly Weaver of the Worlds. And actually the lamp is coming out, so we'll just take it. It's like really wants to come out, even though I just tried to put it back in the deck. So the Witch, to me, I'll talk about my significance with these cards and then we'll read them, okay? The Earthly Weaver of the Worlds, the Witch, is always to me a card of you're at a point where you can weave your own fate. You can decide who you are. You don't have to hold on to that person of the past, the things of the past here. And people and situations might not be as happy, but that's because you're growing into a greater person, and it's almost coming out as a jealousy that people might try to hold you back. Don't let them. You know, you are weaving a brand new fate for yourself. You're at a point where you can really change and accept a brand new life, you know, a brand new chapter into your life here that you brought in with your own hard work, efforts, and love for yourself, honestly. The lamp, to me, is always saying, you know, we might want to know what's ahead. We might want to see what's going on here, but we have to follow our gut instinct. We have to follow the light within us. Spirit is trying to guide us through this, and right now we might not be able to see the faces, know where we're going. Things might not feel very clear. We might feel like we're walking through a mist, but know that this light is eventually leading us back to where we're supposed to go, aligning us with our highest self here. Okay, so follow your gut, follow your intuition, follow those spiritual pushes that you get right now. All right, the Witch. So holding the Witch card means that you can weave your own change throughout your life, and that magic is indeed afoot. You must understand that you have power and it is real. It may also indicate that others may be threatened by your developing personal power, and that they may not appreciate or like the changes in you as you grow. Be prepared for this and do not be discouraged. New friends and better opportunities will be attracted instead. All right, let's get the lamp. Like I was saying, guys, just don't. It's time to release. Better things are being attracted into your life, so it's asking you to let go of what is not. This card reminds us. The lamp. This card reminds us that it is a positive thing to remember those who have passed by celebrating their life rather than mourning their death. For those with whom we did not have an easy relationship, or even those we did not like, leave us with valuable lessons. Sometimes we learn more from our nemesis than we do from our friends, and so the darkness can illuminate our strengths and our true values so that we can live them more clearly and fully. So, Again, we might be in this time, in this kind of, I can't see forward, I can't see backwards, to really illuminate, again, our strengths and our weaknesses so that we can really adjust here, okay? So that we can live our true values more fully and completely. Beautiful. All right, Capricorn, those are your messages for the week, guys. Thank you so much. And if you haven't, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Check out your mid-monthly for June. Check out your Sagittarius full moon reading. Big messages there. Those spiritual messages are just the kickoff to all this eclipse stuff that's happening really soon, well, in July. And all that energy is going to be sticking around that I picked up on in those readings until August, September. So definitely check that out on the Sagittarius full moon readings. And again, if you guys want to get 20% off of anything you get on Teespring, again, it's Deku Tarot on Teespring, and it should be in a bar right under this video. But you can also go on teespring.com and look up Deku Tarot. You can get 20% off with the code Full Moon at checkout, capital F, capital M, and that's going on until June 30th. So if you order any merch, and again, Capricorn, you're one of the designs up there, so check out your designs and stuff. I'm really excited to share them with you. And yeah, you can get 20%, cannot speak, 20% off with the code Full Moon, capital F, capital M. Alrighty, Capricorns, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the July monthlies and in next week's weeklies. Thank you so much, guys.